So no, this isn't the catalyst for all of this. Not for my leaving the DA.
You would have left regardless.
I had the appropriate opportunity been provided, yeah.
How good is Marcia Clark?
Very good.
How bad was this for her to lose?
I think that it was difficult for her to
difficult is the
to
easy
accept,
word. It
to
must have
accept
been
the
more
loss.
than difficult. Come on.
Well, I mean, well, you know, I wept. She didn't. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, but I mean,
you know,
you two are close. I mean, you know, you acknowledge that.
Very close.
Very close. And have shared probably every emotion you can. I mean, you were there in the trenches.
True.
From the time you woke up until the time you went to bed.
Well, no.
Well, no, but,
not exactly.
well, but for the most part, it was. This was not a job in which you went out to the Lakers games and, you know, and checked back in the next day and sort of sauntered down to the courtroom.
That's true.
This was all-consuming.
It was. It was. We put everything we had into the prosecution of that case, and to come up short, that's difficult to swallow.
Timeline works for you. Plenty of time for somebody
absolutely plenty
to
of
commit
time.
those vicious crimes
absolutely
and do everything. How long would they have had to do it? Because one of the things you proudly do, well, proudly is the wrong word, one of the things you do is say, I can show you how they did it, how it was done. And I can show you how it was done in the amount of time it took, and I can show you how they did it. One person could have committed both of these crimes and gotten rid of everything and appeared at his chauffeur's side.
Sure. It only takes a couple of minutes. I mean, this notion that it takes 20 minutes to kill two people with a sharp 6 or 7 inch stiletto knife, that's ridiculous.
It took 10 minutes, didn't it?
I don't think it takes 10 minutes. I don't think it takes.
If you look at the wounds, it didn't take 10 minutes.
I don't think it took 10 minutes to do that.
Are you, what's the word? Will those pictures of those two victims, are they etched in your memory? The throat of Nicole open, as deep as it was.
Yeah, an earring inside her throat. I remember that vividly, yes.
Goldman's eyes open.
Yeah.
Still there.
Goldman laying there in the cage, in a near fetal position, yeah. I remember them all, Charlie. I remember them all, not just Ron and Nicole.
What's going to happen to Simpson?
I don't know. I mean, I could give him some advice.
What would be?
It would be to pack up and move on.
To where?
I don't know.
Out of the country?
Perhaps. I've said before that he has a debt to pay to the black community, and he needs to pay it.
Why? Because he'd never paid it before, or because of something he's done?
Because he never paid it before, and because of what he did, and what they did for him.
If a measurement of a man who's an African American is what he gives back to his community, Simpson was not a hero for you.
No.
How difficult is it for you to live with the experiences that you have had, that some people believe Uncle Tom and all the stuff they tried to?
Well, you know, it hurt. It hurt initially. It hurt bad, and I had trouble dealing with it, accepting it.
Because it went to the heart of your being.
It went to the heart of my being. I'd always tried to carry myself in a dignified manner. I'm proud to be an African American, and I thought I carried myself that way. And I was committed, you know, and I'm still committed. But I committed myself to my community. I was a prosecutor because I wanted to protect my community from those who preyed on it. And it hurt. As time went on, it didn't hurt so much, and you know, I've learned to live with it.
Live with it. It's there, but you live with it.
It's
live
there.
with the pain, live with the fact that people will always say, you know, why'd you have to be in this case? Why'd you have to be prosecuting one of our heroes?
Well, to live with all of that, the pain and the memory, and the fact that I'll always be somehow connected to this case. I did in this case what I did in all the other cases. My failure in this case, in addition to gloves and a few other things, my failure was in not creating a separate category for rich black celebrity defendants. I wanted to treat O.J. Simpson like I treated the poor black defendants charged with murder. I wanted the law to be applied equally. And so I got involved in this case. I believed in the case. Still believe it.
Still believe.
Still believe in it.
And therefore very hard for you, because as you say, the toughest time was to look at the Goldmans. It's very hard for you to accept this verdict.
I think it is an unjust verdict. It was not a verdict based on the evidence.
Characterize for me, finally, how it changed you.
Well, in a sense, it forced me into a place I had never been before. I was isolated from my community, exiled. So I was on the outside looking in. There's another community, a white community, but I don't fit in there. And so I was caught between both places, looking in. And I feel that I experienced a form of black racism because of my participation in this case. I witnessed Mark Fuhrman's racism, white racism. Sometimes it's easier and better to look at a problem from the outside. I think I learned a lot about race and a lot about people. Learned a lot about people.
Come back sometime. Let's talk more about that. Christopher Darden, In Contempt. Thank you. We'll be right back. Stay with us.